Bobba the boop boop.
Oh.
Yeah, you can go and keep that one on.
Oh.
No face today. I'm a big butterfly. No. I don't know why I'm even playing around like this. Whee.
Go no further. Look sharp. Plenty left. Don't mind if I do.
What's up, folks? It's your guy, Tyrant Games. In a volcano right now. Don't ask how I got here. But we out here.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaint here. Look sharp.
We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said. Eyes on the prize.
That focus goes double for
Welcome to
you.
the studio. Okay, Alex.
Single down.
Who are you? Who are you?
Between heaven and earth. A wailing fancy of lightning. In here.
Now we know who you are. We gotta get you a nickname, my guy.
A chain between heaven and earth.
On to that. It's the code name. But it has to be more, you know?
All yours, Kisara.
Ooh.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
I forgot, where am I? Man, I wake up like that myself. I really do. But this is a volcano. So long story short, we found out that there was a spacecraft that was recorded in history like 300 years ago that have landed in this direction. Same time as, well, old boy probably coming down to Dana and awakening or being asleep, excuse me. But unfortunately, there was also a recent light that got crashed down in this location too. Most likely a giant monster. So we have to take care of that too.
Little help.
Fun.
Right here. I got it. Their arcs were interrupted.
Don't get in my way.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Lunar arc.
The flashing parts are weak points.
Split it open. Be my guest. Armor won't save you.
There we go.
I'm Astro Art.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
I actually decided to get Alphen a rest here. Plus, I mean, I'm inside a volcano, so Alphen's skills would not work out that much.
We did it. Magnificently done. Glacial fire. On your look sharp. Tear you apart. Going in.
Come on, get out your shield.
Lunar arc. Havoc thrust. Soaring blast.
Ow.
Look sharp. Plenty left. First. Here goes. Glacial fire. Lunar arc.
Lightning orb.
Lightning here.
Raging cascade.
Maximum burst. Going in. It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word. Eagle wing. Lion howl. Lunar arc. This one's mine. Here you go.
It's showtime.
I'm not sure if I'm doing work or the work doing me.
All yours, Kisara.
All I know is that's epic.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Boom, boom. Right, let's see. Treasure chest. A gothic dress. Interesting.
I found some equipment.
Let me
Alpha, you don't get yourself situated. Yep. Had to be hers. I went ahead and took the shades off because though it looks fun, I think I may have a thing where they all have shades, but I just have her with the bandage on the left eye, while Alvin has the bandage on the right eye. and I gave him the dork glasses. So he's a butterfly dork nerd. Though it would be kind of unappealing to run around as that. So come here, Law. You actually doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. But you know what? I don't care. I want to run as the big butterfly man. Are there icicles visible through the costumes? I don't think so. Because especially with the shades, you can't really see it, so. Excuse me. You're gonna do what now? I trust we use to bridge gaps of rocky paths and finds that end abruptly to do so.
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer, thank you very much.
But you would be contributing so much. Become the fertilizer. No, seriously though, you've been with him or you've been under his service before he stopped being the Lord for so long. Ow.
Thanks, Kitara.
Don't remind me to stay on your good side. I'll take you all on.
Hit him with the big bump.
Flare the Molotov.
Illuminate the dawn.
This one's mine. No chance. Nice try.
Hey.
Between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning.
You said I am playing this, sir. I'm about to go ahead and try to stop yourself.
I can carve through. I'll finish you here.
Thank you.
Lion power. This one's mine.
Illuminate the dawn. Come forth, holy glimmer, holy land. Between heaven and earth. A
Commander of heaven.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix Rebel.
You're open. Look sharp. I'm gone.
He worked. He worked.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Boom.
Ready and rarely.
Raging
He
He who prepares is free from regret.
In a bind. Raising. I'm ready.
Golly. Suckers hurt.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Alright, so, oopsies. We will have to return a couple of times. I can already tell about the structure of this place. So we will pace ourselves as we go through.
Out of my way.
I just completely missed. That was funny.
Sion, can you take care of that red?
No sooner said than done.
The enemy wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Goodwill. Demons descend. Flashing bang.
Nice, nice.
Try. Look sharp.
I'm on it. Countermeasures not getting started.
Hydration orb.
Golly.
Going in.
He hit him with some Devil May Cry combos.
Look sharp.
Prepare to be seized. Burn.
Where are you going?
Do it.
Eon. Astral energy. Full throttle. Go.
Splash them all. Splash them all.
Step back. This one's all law.
Shoot, that's it. I can continue the fights. Alright, let me see what we got. Whee!
I'll do my best. Armor won't save you. Can you take it?
Hey, he knocked the hell out of him.
The crow's up. Time to get out of the way. Look sharp.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Crumble. I'm just getting started. Havoc thrust. Talon
Charge
hurricane.
like that could easily
Do work, do work, do work, do work. Oh, it was almost gone.
Raging storm.
Lunar Talon hurricane. I'm ready. Burn. Neon.
Get toasty.
Burn strike.
Hey,
Got you. Going in.
Tempest.
Burn.
No deal.
Masterpieces.
Ice prison.
Guardian field.
What would I do without?
One more. I'll crush
Here we go.
you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw. Talon storm.
how you gonna come out of your little special attack still doing combo attack?
Eagle fly. Lunar arc. Lightning strike. Smash to pieces. Tectonic elusive glacial fire.
all yours, Kisara.
Finish it with that slash. Like.
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though.
My face is starting to sting. My throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. You're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
Pow! On guard. I can carve through armor. Seismic rupture.
Too bad you can't carve through armor more often.
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Talon hurricane. That brings to the weak point. Talon hurricane. Glimmer dragon. Lion howl. Now I'm ready to pieces.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Blow them away.
Smack him down.
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Let me see. Okay. See anything? Probably nothing over here. What a treasure chest, huh? I'll take it. Hey, money. You never go wrong with money. Can I make it to the next battle? Just barely.
This will be a delicious meal.
This one's mine. Take that.
Stuff it.
This one's mine.
Confiscated. Their hide is thick as armor.
Glacial fire. Look sharp.
Tempest.
Crumble.
Whoa, hey, one at a time.
Look sharp.
Stay calm. I shall provide
Now you see
assistance.
what I can. Now I'm in the
There you go.
Thunder field.
catapult. There you go.
Smacking like crazy.
Between heaven and earth.
Hurricane.
Ow.
A wind in the wind.
Bro, my man is doing the spin on Rooney right in front of us.
Heaven and earth. A wailing dancy of
This
lightning.
one's mine.
What the flip?
Field.
Watch
For the
this.
stockpile.
I'll crush you.
Dude was like, oh, I knocked him down. Let me spin around real quick.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be. Here. All right. Now where was I?
Raging storm.
Anything you want. Havoc thrust.
Thunder field.
On guard. Eat this. Raging blade.
I see you over here.
Look sharp.
Nah, son.
Glacial fire. Dragon shout. This one's mine.
Ow.
A whirling struggle.
Bloody howling. Super slow death. Havoc now.
Get toasty.
Burn strike.
Yeah, that's destroy the fire creature with fire. That makes sense, right?
We won that by a mile.
Oh, of course, of course. Not bad. Wait a bit, everybody. Oops. Use some of that orange shit. Boom. Maybe I can. Haha. Not to use this as a way to get down. Too bad it doesn't actually show it, but eh. Whatever, I guess. Alright, 2 ways to go. Let's go this way. Oh, hello there. It's a lot of y'all.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'll smash you! Lion Howl!
Take this. Don't mind if I do.
Super Swamp! Are those rocks that great fire? Hey, when did I get so popular? Lunar, aim for the weak point! Scissor blow in the group!
Raging Sugar!
Going in!
Hold on to your arms.
No chance!
Here I come.
Too slow! Going in! Eat this! Hurricane! Lion Howl! Lunar
I just realized it could be an echo going on. I do apologize, folks.
Scissor blow! Oh! Now I'm real mad! Look sharp! Lion Howl! Lunar Talon Hurricane!
Don't mind if I do.
Going in! Scissor blow!
Ooh.
Now. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! How's that?
Oh, yeah.
Look sharp!
How's everything on your end?
Quiet. Well, right after I silenced them.
Dang.
You're so dependable.
Glacial Fire!
Kasara is so full of herself.
I'm ready for the next battle.
It's a party that I bring my own BYOB. Dang, I can't say that. I brought my own battle. That's the best I can do. I believe that might be equipment for her. Yep. What the heck? She actually has something a lot better. Oh, cool. I didn't know she even had something like that. Okay. Let me check everybody's stuff just to make sure I ain't missing anything. And don't worry, folks. The butterfly wings aren't real. They're just there.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Smash you!
Oh! But he smacked the crap out of these things. That is so funny.
Lunar Arc! Comic Perfect! Beast Assault!
Seal. Hold on to your arms. Here I come.
Far enough!
Nope.
Going in!
Benediction
Dracula!
light.
Gale Force. All right.
Glacial Fire! Lunar Hurricane!
Holy Wind. Chain between heaven and earth. A wailing Gandia lightning. Alvin. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Too slow! Look sharp!
Raging Cascade.
Glacial Fire! Lunar Arc! Death on the way! Snap!
Winds of heaven.
Look sharp! Negative kick!
Dance in the wind.
Lunar Arc!
Yeah, hey.
All yours, Kisara.
I'm sorry. That's like wallpaper.
Hey,
Beautiful.
I'm pretty lucky.
Let's see, one down. Whee! Yeah, you'll be alright. Nah, they having a party too.
Little help.
We're gonna put get rid of that.
Confiscated. Art expert coming through.
Glacial
Gale
Fire!
Force. All right.
Lunar Arc! This one's mine!
Gale Force.
It's
Ready
ready to
your
go!
dreams.
I'm just Glacial Fire!
They're surrounding us.
Infernal Punch! Lunar
One
Arc!
more time.
Stalagmite! I'm on it! This one's mine! Bloody Crumble! Lunar Arc!
They're going ham.
We are freaking invincible! I'll crush you!
These are a little freaking invincible.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebris!
You been listening to Sundowner, my guy? We're invincible. Alright, come on.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Oh,
Easy! Way to go!
Look sharp! Havoc!
Photon flash!
First try! Blizzard bloom! Going in! Do it! Demons
do it
descend!
again.
Flashing fang!
All these aliens and Zubus and Rams and Lordship are just too much. I'm about to put an end to all of this
Your
myself.
training paid off.
Shoot, she ain't playing. Don't mess with Kasar. Oh, he can make bridges. You know, what would you like? Shoot,
This bridge will hold
6,
itself
7
together,
dungeons
right?
ago.
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
This might.
Nah, we already know what that is. We'll get up. Be a
Be
little
some decent
risque.
equipment.
I agree.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Then again, I can't say make it a little risky if I got like all this money. You know, I have not had any money problems since I went and farmed for money. There are higher paying stuff. Don't get me wrong. I just don't go crazy on those things. Hey, you scared the crap out of me.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Armor won't save you! Elusive deity!
I'm grateful. Can you take it?
Seismic rush! Oh, now you're talking!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Beast assault! Going in! I'm on it! Begin! Talon hurricane! Eagle side! I'll blind you with a shot! I'm ready! Bidwell!
Frozen.
Big ball. Shoot, I'm glad that ice was able
I've been doing really great lately.
to
I'll
keep
hold on to
her.
that.
Alright. Okay, I'll just keep straight. And take all right. Ambush. You know, that's actually funny. This game actually doesn't have any ambushes or preemptive strikes. It's very interesting.
Don't mind if I do.
Like, you just get into battles. Like, you don't start off with no disadvantages or advantages in the enemy. I can understand why they did it in the earlier Tales games, because of the way the camera characters and the enemies are on the field. But this one, not so much.
Benediction light.
Going in!
Another incantation ruined.
I'll crush you!
Hey man, interrupt my combo one more time.
Tenebrous claw!
See what her problem.
Elusive deity! Havoc! Crystal fire! You're in!
Can you take it?
Clever dragon! Elusive deity! Everlasting dust! Lunar heart!
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Blow them away!
Smack them real hard.
You can use martial arts too? Am I overstepping my bounds?
Pineapple gel, I'll take one of those. And come here, big rocket.
It's on! I'll smash you!
Alright, didn't hit the thingy, but that's okay.
I'm on it!
This is a big old, what do you call it?
Don't mind if I do.
I'll finish you here and now!
Okay, we already interrupted it.
Get a word!
Well, you can be interrupted, so let me, I was supposed to block that.
Begin!
doing the spinneroonie again.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Dang, the game can hold up for a second.
Blaze on fire!
Get that crap out of here.
On guard! I'm on it! Think you can try? I'll stop your movement! And I'll stop your life!
Smack him with the big foot.
I'm even stronger than before.
Alright. Got some extra rocks. Don't even show me what I got. And ooh, gold gel. It's funny, I think this is the first of the series, or at least for me that is, that I've seen some gold gel. You have all these fruit gels that you can have, and then just out of randomness, gold gel. Gold isn't a fruit.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
Dang. Shut that down real quick. I think he understands the
I
situation.
didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain Earth astral energy. Luckily for me, this area is rich not only in fire energy, but Earth as well.
See, it's nice to be the butterfly man. He knows how to do the traversing. It's soft enough to be a fruit. Technically, yes. I still wouldn't put that thing in my mouth. You know how some restaurants have those gold encrusted burgers or gold encrusted ice cream and stuff like that? Like, nah, I would not eat that. Unless I know it's 100% chance to poop gold and I can sell that gold for even more gold, that would make sense.
That's far enough! Now you see what I can do!
Hold on to your eyes.
Can you take it?
Here I come.
Loot?
Look sharp. Much obliged.
A whirling trouble.
Ways of
Winds
Tell me
of
about
heaven. First force.
Well, I shall ensure you survive this. Lunar Arch!
If you're gonna hit him with it, you can't shake it like a fruit too. I still wouldn't eat it. You go with a part of my diet.
Going in!
Sleep now.
Blaze on!
I'll be safe.
Smash to pieces! Crush it! Whirlwind snap!
So let me reposition it.
I can handle it! I'll smash you! Take this! Lion's power! Hurricane!
Ow, ow. Dang, all y'all over here. Can y'all not?
Far enough!
Thank you.
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Alright, now you can do your combos. Like all of them over here grouped up.
Whirlwind snap! Do it! Do it!
all yours, Kisara.
Boom.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Yeah. And don't worry, everybody does have a second Mystic Art too. I think I have to. Well, actually, I actually don't know how to get it, to be honest. I just know right now Alpha is the only one that has his second Mystic Art.
Lunar Arch! I'm gone! Blaze on shattering the pieces! Attack time! I'm ready to go! Resonate with the earth! Lunar Arch! I'm ready! Ring route!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Whack-a-mole!
Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
Girl, we just ate. Then again, though, y'all always hungry. Not my type of profession I would like to get in, Orange. But I'm sure it's out there for somebody.
Little help. Going in. On guard.
You know, I keep forgetting I'm actually playing her. Normally she would have jumped in and stopped that charge.
happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Take this. Watch this. I'll crush you.
How many times will you need to crush him, my guy?
Tenebrous claw. I'm on it. Watch this.
Oh,
I
dang.
can carve through water.
This one's mine.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
There we go.
Surprise. Atomic
Dang, girl, you in the wrong direction.
You made quick work of them.
I have plenty of tricks up my sleeve, young lady.
I hope to see them sometime.
I'm ready.
Elfin, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Oof. You think fire would kind of make them even more powerful?
My
But I guess
exploits
not.
are bearing fruit.
You don't want to become a gun artist? A con artist, basically? Shoot. There's a lot of things I would want to become. But I just don't get the time.
This will be a delicious
To make the time. I can always make the
See
opportunity
what
too.
happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
I think my queue is already full of things that I would like to do. If I can help it.
I'll crush you.
My guy,
Lightning
you got them beans in your food or something? Because you are hyper.
Thank you. Now you see what I can do. This. Eat this.
Think you can fly?
I'm ready.
Oop, oop.
Blow them away. How's that?
Acceptable.
Now I'm go higher. Burn. Dragon kill. Then bring you up. I'm trapped in the dark. Bloody smash to pieces. Tiger hurricane. I'm ready to go.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes.
Fire and earth. He's just frustrated and determined. He's gonna crush them. Eventually. Alright. Give me more earth. Ooh, and some gold chunks. You know, I like those around here. That's what we've been talking about, though. Alright, we have another section. Another section and no healing thingy. We ain't painted no boss fight. Like, what's gonna happen? I know it's supposed to be a giant Zugo around here somewhere. Oh, look at that big old area. Look at that big old area. That's a straight up boss fight. Ah, here we go. Here go my heal thingy. Come here. Yay. So let's guess. What's it gonna be, y'all? It's gonna be a dragon. You know, dragons and volcanoes are kind of mixed. It's gonna be a bull. It's gonna be a bird. Is it gonna be a giant sea urchin? You know, what's gonna happen? What kind of giant Zugo is gonna be? I think I got my money on the dragon. Well, I would have lost that bet. You know, it actually looks like the flame creature from the beginning.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go.
We don't need another thing of chaos. We had too much of that. Chaos.
This one's tough. but we
Hey,
got no
big
choice.
guy,
Let
what's
me know
up?
if you need healing.
Here, hit my shield. Hit my
Here
shield.
it comes. Focus.
On your
See,
toes,
you did a
everyone.
4. You suck.
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Smack its fingers. Wait,
Are you?
Do you
I can't
even
hit it.
have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogle? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it. Spread! Arch requires complete focus. Lightning can go. Illuminate the dark.
Their arcs are interrupted.
well, maybe he is doing a little bit of work.
This one's mine. I'll smash you. I'm just getting started. Penumbra. Soaring blast.
Oh yeah, he going hand. Never mind.
A chain between heaven and earth.
This one's
A
mine.
wailing banshee of lightning.
Glimmer Dragon. Going in.
Illuminate the dark. Come close. Holy glitter.
Havoc thrust.
Holy land.
Feast
A chain
assault.
between heaven and earth.
Swallow dance.
Blizzard blow. A wailing banshee of
You
lightning.
should have messed with me.
He gonna do it again. Gonna do it again.
On guard.
Raging storm.
Glacial shield. Your arc. Lunar
A
arc.
chain between heaven
Look
and
sharp.
earth.
A wizard blow. No chance.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Hey, this sucker just shooting us and everything.
Lion Howl.
Seal.
Lunar arc.
This'll come in handy.
On guard.
Astral energy.
Okay, I'm like, why is he even attacking? But that's good. They become dodge masters, supposedly, when they get low health.
Raging cascade.
Havoc.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Yeah, they. All right, fine. I'll do this. Speaking of,
Change of strategy.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Jesus,
A wailing banshee of
Don't
lightning.
leave me all alone here.
you gotta wake up, my guy. Wake up. Ow.
Malevolent.
I got big bump myself.
Waterfall. In here.
There we go.
Come in handy.
I got. Ah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Wind astral energy. A whirling struggle.
Havoc thrust.
Winds at the
Why, thank you, your
raging
lordship.
cascade.
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not behave.
He said, will you lay down your life for your lordship?
This one's got your
He
name
is
on it.
funny.
Shine.
Water astral energy.
This one's mine.
A whirling struggle. Winds of heaven.
Lunar arc.
Burst forth.
Much obliged.
Let's tear it up. Inferno punch.
Cyclone.
Tell me about
Dance
it
in the wind. Sleep now. Let's get you all tucked away.
Carve through armor.
Thank you.
Wind astral energy.
This man over here just bonking us, shoot lasers toward us. Like, come on, man.
Between heaven and earth.
Lunar arc.
A wailing raging storm. Here goes. I'm ready. Razor cyclone.
We good.
Havoc. Oh, now you're talking.
Malevolent. Magic is there.
Lunar
Sleep
arc.
now.
Eat this.
I'll be waiting this way.
Lion Howl.
Oh, violent
The fluidity of your movement is simply
Sonic spear.
Good work.
Blizzard blow.
Sleep now.
Think you can fly? Blazing flame. Going
We
in.
are just going ham, bacon, and super eggs on this thing.
This one's got your name on it.
Action to action.
Alright,
shine.
can you fight us now?
Force of regeneration. Regenerate. All mine.
I owe you one for that. Thanks. Here come more.
We'll just have to keep fighting.
Are you serious? This ain't nothing but good job, bro.
Astral energy. Where did that come from?
This ain't nothing but just like what do you call it? Just summon enemies type of fight. That seems kind of lame. I want to fight you, big boy.
Lunar Arc! Havoc Thrust! Oh, thank you.
Oh no. You're the one. Yeah, you should wake yourself up, right?
Beast Assault!
Wake up.
Blizzard Blow!
Thank you.
Lunar Arc!
Ooh. Damn, come on, Rewell.
Lunar Arc! I'll take you
There we
all
go.
on!
Come on, what the frick is going on?
Flare the Malisa!
Alright, let me heal him. 'Cause
Reflect on thy
Eat this!
for some reason, when
Not in your dreams.
Have you ever
thank you,
considered a
whenever they get low health, the healers, they stop healing. They just keep fighting. Kind of sucks, but you can't individually tell them like, hey, when you get low health, just start healing. I'm getting pummeled by flames.
Not so smug now.
Howl?
Alright, come on.
Here goes.
Shield!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Alright, cool. Big boy, can you stop summoning enemies?
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem.
Why? Why?
Cluster Warmer! Lion's Howl! I'll tear you apart! Lunar Arc! This one's mine!
If I wanted to fight 50 enemies, I want to went back through the dungeon. Sheesh.
Talon Hurricane! Blizzard Blow!
Astral energy.
Burn! Lunar Arc!
Astral raging cascade.
Regenerate!
Not on my watch. Here goes.
Blizzard Blow!
Another incantation ruined.
Eat this! Talon Hurricane first!
All right. It's showtime.
Ah, so
Not in your dreams.
Glacial Fire!
we keep working on this rock. Winwell, you keep stopping their magic.
Lion's Howl! Demon Blast!
This is
Well, I'm dead.
some
I let my
punishment.
guard down.
Hehehe.
An outstanding effect.
Not in your dreams. Ready.
Burn!
Thunder field.
Lunar Arc! Havoc Thrust!
All right. It's
Blizzard
showtime.
Blow! I got you!
Magic Sam. Freeze Lancer. Don't mind if I do. Ready.
I'm just getting started.
Hey,
Going in.
one of them still did it. That's okay.
Lunar Arc!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Oh, man, heal yourself. Thank you.
Lunar Arc! All fitting you here and now!
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you.
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
There we go.
Raging
Luxury
cascade.
companion.
Glacial Fire! Eat this! Lunar Arc! I'm ready!
Y'all not? Yeah, leave.
Benediction.
Big boy. Ouch. I'm so dying instantly now.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Okay.
Help you.
Yeah, appreciate the
Don't
concern.
mind if I
The
do.
sooner you stop thanking, the sooner you can start helping.
I mean, yes, sir.
Really?
I can handle it! Epic Wyver! Lunar Arc! Talon Hurricane!
Girl, we don't need you dying too. Come on now.
Eat this!
Everlasting darkness.
Lunar Shield!
Go for it.
Slam against him.
Into everlasting darkness.
Glacial
Negative
Arc!
damage.
Alright.
I can do this all day.
So I said, if I keep him healed up, he'll at least keep the party healed up. Sort of.
Going in! Lion's Howl! Swing off! Come on!
My boy, what happened? Ooh. Can you not? Sheesh.
Let the marksman handle this.
Radiant Lion Power Regeneration!
Raging cascade.
Glacial Fire!
You like me again? Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Hold on to your arc. Here I come.
I tanked all of that. You're not gonna heal people. Is it
Breath
over?
of life. Heal my wearied companion. Cure!
Thanks.
It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender.
I would show my face right now,
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
but I'm just like,
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alvin,
That's enough!
yeah, Lee, you could have did that first.
Go back down!
Dang, smacked it one good time. He said, "You're not ready. Fight these guys first." All he had to do was smack that thing once. I'm mad.
Everyone okay?
No, I'm not okay.
yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like
He
to
said,
finish
"I'm
by
mad
knowing
for
how
you."
much grief it gave us.
They could have did that better.
But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving
You,
forward.
I mean,
now.
yes, I understand. It's
Let's
pretty
go.
much just a reskin of the ball cell fight, except instead of me fighting one main lord or whatever, while this sucker just doing attacks in the background. This sucker's just doing attacks in the background while I'm fighting something. Oh, thank you. I need this move. I need this move. Sheesh. But yeah, they could have did that better. The key to a I need this key. I know what the
Doing
goes
really
to.
great lately.
I know exactly where that goes to. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna check that out after this place. We're all just dead. I did good without having Shion or what you call it in the party. Not saying Shion, she's not overpowered, but because she does have range on her, she's at least sort of able to at least dodge a lot of attacks. And then we already know Alpha, Mr. Flame Broken himself. But I did good with the others. We do need to figure out what the heck happened to Bull Run. Looks like we got another thing that's about to happen. Let me at least save it. I doubt it's gonna be another boss fight, but I have been wrong before. Don't worry, I hear your gas.
Is that it over there?
That's a hoe? For real. Oh, there might be a starship somewhere in this area. Yeah, like you wouldn't notice this big ass thing. You know what? And this thing has been here for 300 years. You can't tell me that some Renin, whether a soldier or lord or whatever, didn't even think, like, there's a ship down there. Maybe we should go check that out. What the heck? And who are you? Who are you? You've been following me everywhere I go. I appreciate you so much. Don't get me wrong. But who are you? Alright. out. And everybody should be good. So, I should be able to make some. Yes, with that. Oh, apparently I can make that too, but that's weaker. So, but it does help his earth attacks though. That's about his earth attacks. It's just slightly weaker. It's not too much bad here. It doesn't hurt. You can get this. You got that. I think everybody else should be good. Okay, she can have this. Okay. Everybody's pretty good. We're not giving you a harm hint, so everybody's pretty good. So I don't think I have any. Oh, you know, I forgot about this ring. I still need to look that thing up. We've reached maturity. Cool. Alright.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Now, before we save. That's the red lady in disguise. Just selling us items as we go along the adventure. Sure. It has to be some type of renter though. I can say that. My home. Just playing.
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before.
Oh, he finna make a speech. Everybody get your popcorn, get your drinks. He finna talk.
This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Oh, so you an engineer.
Damn. I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
I guess he really couldn't believe it at first.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alvin.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders.
And then Doily leaves.
You're
Bruh,
part
that
of
would
this
be
world.
so. I would laugh.
Right? Thanks, you guys.
I would laugh if he just starts flying away.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave.
Yeah,
we
I
should
know what that
prepare
means.
ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead,
Butterfly wings
or
are
we
so
take due
distracting.
precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Well, you gonna sacrifice the whole party? What's your plan, girl? What's your plan? Okay, so we have to go over there. But before we go, like I said, I know where this key goes. And I'm very curious. Let's see what it could unlock. So new weapon, new armor, money.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Hello, wolves. Y'all too weak for me. Yeah, we'll put back out. It was fun bonking them with the shield for a while. Actually, I'm gonna take a rest. And we'll run around. Run around Kisara.
What's on the other side of this door, anyway?
Why ask me when you can just open it and find out?
Into the garage. Oh, there's a whole quest? Yeah, come on. If I can make it as a quest, it must be pretty important. Let's find out. Is this some kind of bath? It's like a process back there. Interesting. Okay, we got a couple of things.
But this is...
Right.
Wieners.
Kisara.
Dang. Girl, calm down. Hot for the sausage.
Oh.
I bet it's supposed to be a post-game content that activates the quest immediately. I would have hoped, but wieners.
Wow!
Really? All for a recipe?
Nice one, Elfin.
Thanks. Gotta keep up with the competition.
Personally, I prefer Bologna.
Pork, useless. Sheep meat, useless. Okay, these treasure chests, y'all gotta give me something. Let us see treasure chest number 1. Omega Elixir, that's pretty cool. You know, heal the entire party, or wake up the entire party. You know, it's pretty cool. Treasure chest number 2. A royal cake.
That
Yeah.
equipment should come in handy.
I think the only person that can use cakes around here is, you know, well, does give him some pretty good defenses. So that's nice, you know, armor. And last but not least, treasure chest number 3. A dress, really.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Which I assume will be for her. And it also gives some really good defenses. Okay. Okay. I'll give it a B. Just ranking it from F to A. I give it a B. It's some good equipment and a really good item. Could have been some outfits or something, but you know. I guess gonna be choosers. But no, when she said bath, I'm like, oh gosh, is this gonna be like a hot tub scene? Because I'm gonna need to cut the stream before I do that. Not like it's gonna show anything really, but still. Y'all know how the cliche hot tub scenes usually be like. Okay. I don't think there's anything I really need to do right now. They say I won't come back for a while. Don't get me wrong, there are a couple of missions, but a lot of these things are kind of above my level. I'll say that much. This one is above my level. This one is above my level. This is a fight. I think it's a fight against a deer, but I think a deer is like level 50 something. My people are level 41, 42. That thing was like level 58. And trust me, I tried. Oops. I don't know what this rarest book would be, but for a pancake recipe, I can hold off. And then this one is another one I can't do, so because it's higher level. So I have 3 of them that are higher level, and I'm gonna have to come back to do later. Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. So, and I honestly found all the owls on Dana, so the only owls to really go for are the ones in Rena or Lenegis. But well, we're going to catch this cutscene, see what they're talking about, get y'all last. Oh, look at all the memories we had here, and yada yada yada, blah blah blah. So.
We finally made it.
1 second, folks.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
Oh, now you want to talk. You want to kill them
people
all.
of Lenegis?
At first,
Sure.
Manuel.
I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
You gonna say something about that? Nah?
Yeah.
Everybody just like resting.
Where? Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own?
Maybe she's suffering for all we know. And she won't tell us why or how. Oh, she finna carjack us? Oh, dang, she might be the one to carjack us.
Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Well,
Stay out of my way.
we're doing this. We're really doing this, huh?
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
You know dang well a one shot ain't gonna do nothing to you.
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Well, back it up. Back it up. Please, the truth and all of the truth.
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death.
Oh.
I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape.
Oof.
I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to...
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before.
So her thorns will swallow up everything.
It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's too much. It's way too much.
when this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Elfin?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Elfin.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
If he died, just hold
Count
him
me in
down,
as well.
That would be sad.
I want to be a force for good, not hate.
Tell him, Hoodle.
Me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
That is one heavy burden, though.
Guys.
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
Don't copyright me.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you, everyone. For right now, little while longer. I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you.
Oh.
So let's go. On to Lenegis.
Thank you for telling us the truth. Dang, that's one big ass truth though. So she can't die until the thorns are released and kills everything, and then she can die. That kind of sucks. But yeah, we got stuff to stop. We have a lot of things to stop. Sheesh.
The end of the world. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I believe Shion is telling the truth. What about you?
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems to point towards some sort of great danger that's lurking ahead of us. Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world. That those really are the stakes we face.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen to bring it all about.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands, so many clues, yet the complete picture eludes us.
So where do her thorns fit in then?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all heard while we were inside the wedge, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life. Well, that's what we all thought.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy can become sentient. Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelegion. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
Right.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire world?
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me?
I mean, shoot,
When
figure
one
it out, we
realizes
all
that
die.
The world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade. They can't help but seek the truth. Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
Very true. Very, very true. I can't wait to see your character development on Lenegis. That'll be fun. Probably not. I just hope I don't have to fight him.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
I didn't even feel
Compared
it.
to what Shion's
HP
going
at
through,
1.
you mean? Still, even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on, and you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams, but a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to live in.
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Alright, Mr. Knight in Shining Armor.
Can't sleep?
After everything we just heard, how could I?
Shoot, I couldn't sleep all day.
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, she just kept quiet and didn't say anything. I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody by getting too close. I just figured that that was the type of person she was, you know? But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going through?
Maybe she didn't say nothing.
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do.
You said she's like
She
280
didn't
years
think of
younger
us
than
as
you, bro.
friends. I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend
I
to
don't
her
even know the
before,
word for that.
and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shion's able to do that one day too. No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more. I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell,
If life could be like that, I swear. I don't have to be talking about no dang animals now.
Did you know?
you mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off, but I never could have imagined. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I couldn't even see it.
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but I could never quite figure out what it was.
You? But you're the one always looking out for her, aren't you?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just driving her into a corner.
Yep.
At least you figured it out in time though, right?
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her, no matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what you want.
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he wanted to.
Law.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems to deal with, don't we? We'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point, but I guess I'll think it over more then. That okay?
Yeah, I think it is.
He said he'd disown you. More like he disown life. Because he did. Alright. Do we get it now? We got this truth. We understand.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry.
Yeah.
As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was
Who's the
that?
friend? I don't remember friend
Sorry,
zoning
I
you. I'm
can't
trying to get those
remember.
I mean,
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Danans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the Blazing Sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too, to think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shion.
But then I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore.
better not.
I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now.
You're my only healer. Oh.
So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water. I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shion. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Danans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
Title card. Tales of Rise.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Alright. Everybody got their talks together. Everybody got their resolve. I got my items. Got my weapons and good armor and stuff. We are ready. And, you know, because I really was just going to continue with this, which I think I still might anyways. But you know what? Might as well go to the end, you know? Next time, well, tomorrow's going to be another interesting choice of a game to stream. But we will be back, and we will continue this adventure with the face, of course, because, you know, I am the face of this channel, that is. But regardless, this has been Tyrant Games. I appreciate y'all for coming out. Sorry for the lateness. The last couple of mornings have been crazy with my pup, so hopefully I try to keep myself on time, but you know, things can happen. But be sure to like and follow, share with your neighbors. Always, I would love for donations with the donate screen right there. But if you don't have anything to toss my way, it's fine. I'll always be appreciative to entertain you, of course. Until then, I'll catch y'all on the next stream. Peace.